Next topic we're going to go over is chromosomal aberrations. So remember, a chromosomal aberration is a variation in the chromosomal structure or number. So some examples of some chromosomal aberrations are deletion, duplication, inversion, and translocation. And there are two major types of translocation. So there's reciprocal translocation and Robertsonian translocation, or Robertsonian. And today we're going to specifically look at Robertsonian translocations. So for Robertsonian translocations, they were discovered by W.R.B. Robertson, and it was first identified in grasshoppers, but this also happens in cattle, and it happens with chromosome 1 and chromosome 29. And it happens with acrocentric chromosomes. So remember, acrocentric just means the centromere. So this part right here is near the end of the chromosome. So we have chromosome 1 all the way to chromosome 29. Remember, cattle have 30 pairs of chromosomes, so this just isn't showing their sex chromosomes. So here it's showing the Robertsonian translocation. So we have chromosome 1 also on top of chromosome 29, and then chromosome 1 paired with chromosome 29. So what can happen whenever you have meiosis of these pairs of chromosomes is you can get them where they're balanced. So this line just represents meiosis is happening. So we have chromosome 1 and chromosome 29, and then the same thing down here, chromosome 1 and chromosome 29. Or we could get unbalanced. So we have 1 chromosome 1 and then 2 chromosome 29, so too many chromosomes. And then we have 2 chromosome 1s and then only 1 chromosome 29, so again, too many. Or we can get too few, so there's only 1 chromosome 1 here and only 1 chromosome 29. So this diagram shows what can happen whenever you mate a normal animal to an animal that has Robertsonian translocation. So we have a normal bull, and then we have a cow that has Robertsonian translocation. So you can get your live-born calves, so the ones that will end up surviving, and then you can also get some aborted embryos. So we could get a normal offspring, so it has 2 chromosome 1s and 2 chromosome 29s, or we can get one that has the Robertsonian translocation, but it's balanced. So we have translocation here, and then we only have, or we have 1 chromosome 1 and 1 chromosome 29. And then over here we have our aborted embryos, so we can get trisomy. So we have trisomy for chromosome 1, so we have 3 copies of chromosome 1 and then 2 of chromosome 29, or we could also get monosomy, so we only have 1 copy of chromosome 1 and 2 copies of chromosome 29. And then we can get the same thing happening with chromosome 29. So trisomy, we have 3 copies of chromosome 29, and then monosomy, 1 copy of chromosome 29. So this can be lethal depending on what happens with meiosis, but when it's not and they have the balanced translocation, for whatever reason, there seems to be a reduced fertility for both males and females that possess this trait.